Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is KL, it's MCU Monday, and today I'm watching Doctor Strange from 2016, and I'm really excited to meet another new character to me in this franchise. The only thing I know about Doctor Strange is that Benedict Cumberbatch plays him, but I don't know anything about the character. I don't know the abilities or where he's from or what he's like. All I know is that he wears a cape because I've seen pictures, but that's it. So I'm very excited to meet this character and see what he's all about. And thank you so much for clicking on this video and joining me for this reaction today. If you're new around here and you have not yet caught up on my MCU journey, I do put everything in a playlist. Click here and then you can watch everything in the order that I watched it in and get to become familiar with my journey so far. It's been a really fun one. I realize that I haven't mentioned this in the last like 2 or 3 MCU reactions, but just want to remind you all, please no spoilers. You all have been so cooperative and good with this. My mods have only ever had to remove a handful of comments, which has been beautiful. I really appreciate the fresh experience I've had with this and not knowing any details coming into these movies. It has been so much fun, so I humbly ask that we continue that, especially as we make our way through phase 3. Last thing I have to say is my thank yous as always. Thank you so much for watching and clicking on this video today. Thank you so much to everyone who likes this video and leaves a comment. Thank you to all my YouTube subscribers. Make sure that you join them if you are not yet subscribed. And also thank you so much to everyone on Patreon for the financial support. Definitely helps me continue to put out the videos at the pace that I am. And if you want to join the little community over on Patreon and get access to so many more benefits and reactions, you know where the links are. Come join us. With that, I don't have anything else left to say, so let's go ahead and press play on Doctor Strange. Oh, this thing is fun. This is a new Marvel animation. I haven't had this yet. These things kind of remind me of what Wanda does. Oh, hey. I know that face. I love starting my movies with the beheading.
Master Caecilius.
Badass name too. Cool. I wasn't expecting that place to be located in the middle of like a normal city. Is that a Starbucks in the background? Oh, this is confusing. Very cool though. Oh, maybe this whole place is just made up. This feels like Inception. Oh. Oh, she's stronger than you. Ouch. Neat. Oh, he is a literal doctor. I don't know why that never occurred to me.
Challenge round.
Brain surgeon? Do surgeons listen to music like this when they do operations? I would have no idea, obviously.
Oh, I
Rachel McAdams? Hello?
What is it?
GSW.
I think I found the problem, Dr. Palmer.
Nick diagnosed brain death. Something about that doesn't feel right to me.
We have to run. Patient's not dead, but he is dying. Still want to harvest his organs?
I'll assist you.
No, Dr. Palmer will assist me.
I never knew I would see Rachel in these movies. This is fun.
You can't do it freehand.
I can and I will.
This isn't a time for showing off, Strange.
About 10 minutes ago when you called the wrong time of death.
I love that he came to watch. I have confidence in him. I feel like he will do this as long as nothing distracts him.
Dr. West, cover your watch.
Oh, even the ticking was distracting him. Damn. I would straight up be holding my breath if I was in this room with him. Yo. Love that he looked over like, see? He didn't even have to say anything or even shift his body language much.
You know, you didn't have to humiliate him in front of everyone.
I didn't have to save his patient either, but you know, I sometimes just can't help myself.
Well, the family's grateful at least.
The work I'm doing is going to save thousands for years to come. In ER, you get to save one drunk idiot with a gun?
Yeah, you're right. In ER, we're only saving lives. And there's no fame, there's no CNN interview.
You guys aren't.
What?
sleeping together. Sorry, I thought that was implicit in my disgust.
It's a bold ask.
I have a very strict rule against dating couples.
Oh, really?
I call it the strange policy.
So his name is literally Doctor Strange. I wasn't expecting that.
I'm talking tonight at a Neurological Society dinner.
Come with?
Come with me.
Ah, I like these two.
Not only about me.
Steven, everything is about
Oh, Steven. Steven Strange.
Strange Palmer technique.
Palmer Strange.
Palmer Strange sounds better. Just the flow of it. I agree. I like those two. Not feeling a romantic thing with them, but I mean, the story could certainly go that way. But if they're just good friends, that's fine by me. Oh my God, look at this watch drawer. Fancy. But neurosurgeons make really good money, don't they? I feel like that's a job that should be paid very well. You're literally operating on people's minds. I'd love to drive on a road like that.
How about a 22-year-old female with an electronic implant in her brain to control schizophrenia struck by lightning?
That does sound interesting.
Yeah, that's an interesting case.
Got it.
I was literally just thinking, holy shit, I was literally just thinking, can you please look at the road with the speed that you're driving? Oh no, this is not good. Oh no. Now he's the one about to be operated on. Jesus.
It's okay. It's gonna be okay.
Christine Palmer. Oh, holy shit.
11 stainless steel pins in the bones, multiple torn ligaments.
Is he gonna be able to be a neurosurgeon still once he's healed?
Look at these fixators.
No one could have done better.
He could have. I'm sure that's what he's thinking.
I could have done better.
Yeah. Is he about to analyze the work that has been done on him? Oh, she's shaving his face. That's so cute.
Give your body time to heal.
Yeah, time and PT.
You've ruined me.
Oh no, don't say that.
Pass a stent down the brachial artery into the radial artery.
Experimental and expensive, but possible.
All I need is possible.
I feel like he has the money to pay for it. I'm really curious how much time is passing through all these scenes.
Ah! This is useless. It's not useless, man. You can do this.
It's important.
Bachelor's degree.
Okay, no need for insulting.
Nerve damage this severe to do this and actually recover.
One guy, yeah, paralyzed. His leg wasted away. A few years later, he walked past me on the street.
Show me his file.
It'll take me a while to pull the files from the archive, but if it proves your arrogant ass wrong,
Doctor Strange is a very impatient guy. Oh, please don't cut yourself. The beard's a good look. It's fine. Just grow it out. I mean, I get it. It would be really frustrating.
He won't do it.
He's a hack.
Was that the only option?
Culture donor stem cells and then harvesting them and then 3D printing a scaffold. If I could get a loan together, just
Steven,
small loan.
Oh, he doesn't have the money.
you've always spent money as fast as you can make it, but now you're spending money you don't even have.
Oh.
Life without my work.
Is still life. This isn't the end. There are other things.
She's
that
very
can
wise.
give your life meaning.
Like what? Like you.
Oh.
This is the part where you apologize.
This is the part where you leave.
Yikes.
It breaks my heart to see you this way.
Bringing cheese and wine like we're old friends going for a picnic. We are not friends, Christine. We were barely lovers. But you just love a sob story, don't you? Is that what I am to you now? You care so much, don't you?
Goodbye, Steven.
Yikes. I get where she's coming from, though. It's really hard when someone acts like this. It's hard to be supportive, especially, again, I don't know how much time has passed, but I mean, PT for this kind of stuff can take months, can it? So, told you so. Oh, this is the file of the guy that walked. Well, I'm very invested in this story. We're barely into the movie. I love a good origin story.
Jonathan Pangborn, C7, C8 spinal cord injury, complete. You came back from a place there's no way back from. I'm trying to find my own way back.
Please talk with them.
Strangers carried me to mountaintops to see holy men. And finally, I found my teacher, and my mind was elevated. And somehow,
Your body healed.
yes. And there were deeper secrets to learn there, but I didn't have the strength to receive them. I chose to settle for my miracle, and I came back home. The place you're looking for is called Kamartaj, but the cost there is high.
How much?
I'm not talking about money.
Time and patience. Not gonna lie, when he was talking about being elevated, I almost half expected him to to say drugs. Hey, Kamadou! Oh, I was supposed to come here in 2020. I was gonna do the Everest base camp loop with like 2 other locations. It was gonna take like 14 days or 15 or 18. I can't remember now. I was gonna go to Nepal for a whole month. That was gonna be September 2020. I hadn't even booked anything yet, and then the pandemic hit. And then my priorities shifted. I still want to do that, and I'm sure I will. Has anyone ever been to Nepal? You should let me know in the comments. It's literally one of my dream travel destinations, not just for the Himalayas, but also the food and the people. Oh, that guy did a little side eye. I think I recognize that actor. I think I'll know better when the hood comes down.
Okay,
Oh yeah, I don't like this.
that's all I have left.
Where's the guy in the hood to come save the day? Oh, shit. Oh god, that would have hurt so bad. There he is. Yes.
You're looking for Kamataj.
Follow me. I know the way. I definitely know this actor. Name escapes me at the moment.
So might I offer you some advice? Forget everything you think you know.
Yeah. Clear your mind before you walk through these doors. It's a whole new place for you.
The Ancient One.
The Ancient One? What's his real name? Right. Forget everything I think I know. Sorry.
To be fair, that would be hard to do. There's so many things that are like ingrained in us at this point. We just do and think of things subconsciously.
Thank you, Ancient One, for seeing me.
You're very welcome.
The Ancient One.
Don't assume, Mr. Strange. Dr. Strange.
How did you correct a complete C7-C8 spinal cord injury?
Well, I didn't correct it. What if I told you that your own body could be convinced to put itself back together in all sorts of ways?
You were talking about cellular regeneration. That why you're working here without a governing medical board? I mean...
I know how to reorient the spirit.
I was just saying, I don't think it's actually like medical, what he's thinking. It's all up here and through like belief.
What about that one?
You're showing me an MRI scan. I do not believe this.
Each of those maps was drawn up by someone who could see in part, but not the whole.
I spent my last dollar getting here.
Forget everything you know.
There is no such thing as spirit. We are made of matter and nothing more. But I see through you.
Yo. Strange's mind is about to be blown.
What did you just do to me?
I pushed your astral form out of your physical form.
What's in that tea? Psilocybin? LSD?
For a moment, you entered the astral dimension.
Why are you doing this to me?
To show you just how much you don't know. Open your eyes.
And forget what you know. You're forgetting that part. Oh, wow. He's like going to space. Oh, Jesus. Okay.
His heart rate is getting dangerously high.
You think that this material universe is all there is?
Oh, yeah. Multiverse. There's a Doctor Strange movie coming up with multiverse in the title. I just remembered that right now. The visuals here are very cool. But also freaky. Ew. Ew. I don't like that. I don't like this. Whoa. Oh my god, him grabbing on the side of the eye. Oh god. Dope. What a trip.
Teach me.
No.
Oh shit.
No! Open the door!
Thank you, Masters.
This place is so cool.
5 hours later, he's still on your doorstep.
5 hours, whoa. The
Stubbornness,
persistence.
arrogance,
This.
ambition.
He reminds you of Caecilius.
I cannot lead another gifted student to power, only to lose him to the darkness.
So that guy was a student of hers. Interesting.
Caecilius still has the stolen pages. If he deciphers them, he could bring ruin upon us all.
Okay.
Perhaps Kamataj could use a man like Strange.
So Strange is going to join this little group of people. I'm not sure what to call them yet. We've got the Ancient One. Didn't you book accommodation?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Meditate, if you can.
I don't know if he meditates. He doesn't give me the kind of vibe that he meditates.
What's this?
Shambhala! Or maybe it's
The Wi-Fi
Shambhala.
password.
The Wi-Fi password.
We're not savages.
I love that. Speaking of Shambhala, or Shambhala, however you want to pronounce it, has anyone been to that music festival in BC? I've been twice. It's amazing. Such a great time. Time will tell how much I love you, Christine. Oh, well, that's sweet. They must have a deeper history than the movie is letting on so far, and I'm very curious about that.
Drawn from other dimensions of the multiverse
Wow.
to cast spells, to conjure shields and weapons, to make magic.
Very cool.
How do I get from here to there?
How did you get to reattach severed nerves and put a human spine back together, bone by bone?
Study and practice, years of it.
Bingo. You're learning something new, Steven. It's gonna take some time to get good.
Hey,
Oh, what's this guy's name?
wow.
That's his IRL name, though, isn't it? Isn't his name Ben Wong? The actor, not the character. Although it'd be funny if his name was Ben Wong in this movie.
Astronomia Nova, Codex Imperium.
I would live in this library.
You finished all of this.
Yep.
Come with me.
He's so fascinating.
What are those?
The Ancient One's private collection.
Oh, one of those books is what the pages were pages were taken out of.
Far too advanced for anyone other than the Sorcerer Supreme.
This one's got pages missing.
Mm-hmm.
That's the Book of Cagliostro, a study of time. One of the rituals was stolen by a former master. The zealot, Caecilius. Just after he strung up the former librarian and relieved him of his head.
Oh, that's what happened. Okay.
So if a volume from this collection should be stolen again, I'd know it, and you'd be dead before you ever left the compound.
Just a little threat. NBD.
Any late fees I should know about maiming, perhaps? People used to think that I was funny.
Did they work for you?
All right, well, it's been...
I want more Caecilius scenes. I want to know more about him. And not just because of the actor that plays him, but kind of because of that too. Oh, my request was granted. They look like they have glitter around their eyes. Not really, but kinda. This is so trippy. I love these visual effects. Okay, please don't get discouraged that the stuff's not showing up in front of you. You need practice. I just hope he doesn't get mad.
Visualize. See the destination in your mind. Imagine every detail. And stop.
I would like a moment alone with Mr. Strange.
My hands?
It's not about your hands.
How is this not about my hands?
Master Hamir?
Oh, well, there we go. Proving that you don't actually need the physical body part to do the thing.
You have to surrender to its current and use its...
That's a great analogy.
Control it by surrendering control? It doesn't make any sense.
Not everything does. Not everything has to. Surrender, Stephen. Silence your ego.
I feel like that's the most important part here.
Is this?
Everest.
Nice. Are we in the death zone? It looks like we're in the death zone.
What?
Surrender, Stephen.
Oh, shit. This is the equivalent of throwing you into a pool without a life vest on.
Any second now.
Is he gonna do it? Oh, we got Sparks. Keep trying. Keep trying. I hope he doesn't have to get rescued. I hope that he can do it. I'm rooting for him. Yay! Brother's freezing though. Oh, look at this. Motor function's getting there. Benedict does a really good job of acting like realistic shakes.
What do you want, Strange?
Books on astral projection.
You're not ready for that.
Try me, Beyonce. Come on. You've heard of her. She's a huge star, right? Do you ever laugh?
No.
No.
I hope we get a laugh out of him by the end of the movie, though. That was sneaky of him. This is sneaky of him. All right, well, he's getting good. I'm excited to see him at like, oh, wow.
Now I'm told you question every lesson, preferring to teach yourself.
Once in this room, you told me to open my eye. Now I'm being told to blindly accept rules that make no sense.
I love his outfit now.
You're advancing quickly with your sorcery skills. You need a safe space. practice your spells.
So I know we already had Wanda that pretty much does magic, but I really love that we have like seemingly a whole movie about magic.
The real world isn't affected by what happens here. We use the mirror dimension to train, surveil, and sometimes to contain threats. You don't want to be stuck in here without your sling ring.
Hold on, sorry. What do you mean, threats?
This is so trippy.
Learning of an infinite multiverse includes learning of infinite dangers. And if I told you everything else that you don't already know, you'd run from here in terror.
How ancient is she?
No one knows the age of the Sorcerer Supreme.
The Sorcerer Supreme, that name just makes me think of like a burger at a fast food restaurant. Hi, can I get the Sorcerer Supreme with fries and a Pepsi, please? Fight, 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 fight.
A brilliant student, but he was proud. Headstrong. Questioned the Ancient One, rejected her teaching.
Basically saying you're going to go down that exact same path if you keep doing what you're doing.
He left Kamar-Taj. His disciples followed him like sheep.
And he stole the forbidden ritual, right?
Yes.
What did he do?
No more questions. This is a relic. This is the staff of the Living Tribunal. The Wand of Atum, the vaulting boots of Valtor.
When do I get my relic?
When you're ready. You're ready when the relic decides you're ready. For now, conjure a weapon. Fight!
So cool. I'm curious how the Ancient One got the scar on her head. Aw. Reaching out. Oh, this isn't the first time. Okay.
What?
Is he about to do something that he shouldn't? Whoa.
Oh my.
Mm-hmm. She said that Caecilius had stolen pages about time, and that to me was like seeing the life cycle of an apple. Oh, nice. Okay.
Dormammu.
Basically going back in time to see the pages that he took. Uh-oh.
Tampering with continuum probabilities is forbidden.
I was just doing exactly what it said in the book.
Unstable dimensional openings, spatial paradoxes, time loops.
I really should put the warnings before the spell.
We do not tamper with natural law. We defend it.
How did you even do that?
I've got a photographic memory. That's how I got my MD and PhD at the same time.
What you just did takes more than a good memory.
And yet my hands still shake.
Maybe you gotta let go of that part of it. I feel like Doctor Strange is not returning to be a neurosurgeon anytime soon, and then if he does, I feel like he's gonna do it all with magic somehow and not let anyone find out somehow. I don't know.
Same sorcerer who created the eye you so recklessly borrowed.
And that you're still wearing.
Built 3 sanctums in places of power where great cities now stand. That door leads to the Hong Kong sanctum. That one to the London sanctum.
Oh, crazy.
The sanctums protect the world, and we sorcerers protect the sanctums.
From what?
Other dimensional beings that threaten our universe.
Like Dormammu.
Where did you learn that name?
I just read it in the book of Cagliostro. Why?
Is it only referenced on the missing pages?
Dormammu dwells in the dark dimension. He is the cosmic conqueror, the quest to invade every universe and bring all worlds into his dark dimension.
Pages that Caecilius stole.
A ritual to contact the Dormammu and draw power from the dark dimension.
Okay.
I'm out. I came here to heal my hands, not to fight in some mystical war.
Well, you're a little bit too far in, I think.
Caecilius!
Oh, shit. New York? Looks like New York to me. Definitely New York. Oh, trippy.
Hello?
There's the cape. Maybe is that his magic weapon? Was it a relic?
Daniel, I see they made you master of this sanctum.
You know what that means?
That you'll die protecting it.
No.
Stop!
No. This guy's about to be like, who the hell are you? Also, the makeup is really fun.
How long have you been at Kamar-Taj, Mr.
Doctor.
Mr. Doctor?
Strange.
Mr. Doctor Strange. Oh gosh. Here we go. First real official fight against the big baddie. This really do be feeling like Inception to me though. And Caecilius is like changing the layout as he's experiencing it. Just like how they did the dreams in that movie. Anyway. Oh gosh. This would be awful. Yeah, change it to something else. Change it to something else. Change it to something else. Fun. I wonder if that means that they're stuck there until it's changed back, or are they stuck there forever? Ah! The music that's playing right now was so perfect for that moment. When he was saying the relic chooses you, that's totally what's happening here. Right? I hope I'm right. The cape's like, I got you. I'll save you. Oh my gosh. Yes. Okay, they're gonna have to develop a little bit of a relationship between each other, I'm sure. Whoa, that thing seems almost torturous.
I said stop it. You cannot stop this, Mr. Doctor.
Look, I don't even know what this is.
It's the end and the beginning. The many becoming the few, becoming the one.
God, Caecilius is so attractive. Whew. We love men in makeup.
But the dark dimension, it's a place beyond time. This world doesn't have to die, Doctor. This world can take its rightful place alongside so many others as part of the one. We can all live forever.
Don't give in to the dark side.
For a world beyond time, because time is what enslaves us. Time is an insult.
I don't disagree with this.
We don't seek to rule this world. We seek to save it, to hand it over to a Dormammu who is the intent of all evolution.
Mm.
We all come with the promise of being healed, and instead the Ancient One gives us parlor tricks. The real magic she keeps for herself. You ever wonder how she managed to live this long? Because what the Ancient One hoards, Dormammu gives freely. Life everlasting.
Dormammu made you a murderer. Just how good can his kingdom be? You think that's funny?
What's funny is that you've lost your sling ring.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh, nice. Thanks, Cape. Oh my god. Hey, there we go. Put it on now. Cape is the real MVP. Oh, I feel like he's too weak to do this. Oh, where is he going? Where is this? Oh. I mean, accurate place to come.
Cardiac tamponade.
What are you wearing?
I knew she was gonna ask that, probably.
Just a little higher. Please be careful with the needle.
Oh my god.
Are you dead?
No, Christine, but I am dying.
This cape is still... Oh no. No. This is not good.
I'm gonna have to vanish now.
What?
Keep me alive, will you?
This is so cool. And I feel like watching this coming pretty much right off of watching Everything Everywhere All at Once for the first time. My brain is now just like, multiverse, let's go. Can the cape come in here and help? still, or...
Hit me again.
Stop doing that.
Up the voltage.
Beating.
Just do it.
But I can...
He needs it for the fight that you're unaware that's going on. Did that do it? I think that did it.
They did teach me to tap into powers that I never even knew existed.
Yeah, that sounds like a cult.
It's not a cult.
Well,
It's the cult that's not a cult.
what do you think you're doing?
I'm late for a cult meeting. Very hard to kill me, but I left him chained up in Greenwich Village, and the quickest way back there is through a dimensional gateway that I opened up.
Don't tell me.
Oh, and it's still there. Wow.
I really do have to go.
She's the one gonna be in shock. Yeah. Yeah, totally. Oh, is the cape just hanging, waiting for him to come back? That's sweet. It's like a pet. There must be a way that you can, like, communicate with your relic, right? I had a feeling this would happen.
The cloak of levitation.
It came to you.
He can fold space and matter at will.
He folds matter outside the mirror dimension. In the real world,
Yeah.
you defended the New York Sanctum from attack. With its master gone, it needs another. Master Strange.
Ooh.
It is Doctor Strange, not Master Strange, not...
You became a doctor to save one life above all others. Your own.
Still seeing through me, are you?
I see what I've always seen. Your overinflated ego. You want to go back to the delusion that you can control anything.
He's kind of similar to Tony in a way with the ego thing.
It's our fear of death that gives Dormammu life. He feeds off it.
Like you feed off him. But I've seen the missing rituals from the Book of Cagliostro. She draws power from the dark dimension to stay alive.
This guy's having his mind blown right now.
They're back.
Already? Well, that didn't take long.
Get down here and fight! The mirror dimension. You can't affect the real world in here.
Hmm. Nice.
Oh, you got his sling ring. I mean, they can't escape, right?
Oh gosh. This is crazy. Oh gosh.
That is hilarious.
The doors of perception. This is so intense and wild. I'm also worried that his cape is gonna get caught in something, even though the cape has mind of its own and can, like, move out of the way, but still, it's a little worry.
This was a mistake.
Yeah. Brother was like, gee, you think? That's what I just told you. Oh gosh. No. This is feeling like a puzzle to me now. Like a maze and a puzzle in one. My eyeballs are trying to focus on so many things. No. No. What's happening? Hey. Nice. And so they meet again.
It's true.
Mordo, that's his name. I keep forgetting his name.
I tried to protect you.
From the truth.
From yourself, Dormammu deceives you.
I want to see Dormammu. No. Oh shit. Is Doctor Strange gonna save her life? Oh god. Or did that fall just kill her?
Christine!
Are you kidding me?
No, you gotta help. You gotta help. It's not him this time.
We need to relieve the pressure on our brain.
Nick is surprised.
No reflexes. We're not reading any brain activity.
I know I've said this a bajillion times already, but this is so cool.
Your body hasn't even hit the floor yet. You have such a capacity for goodness. You always excelled because of your fear of failure. Precisely what kept you from greatness is not about you. When you first came to me, you asked me how I was able to heal Jonathan Pangborn. I didn't.
You use his magic to walk.
Ooh.
So I could have my hands back again. My old life.
You could, and the world would be all the lesser for it. I've hated drawing power from the dark dimension, but as you well know, sometimes one must break the rules in order to serve the greater good.
Mordo won't see it that way.
Mordo's soul is rigid and unmovable. He needs your flexibility, just as you need his strength. We don't get to choose our time. Death is what gives life meaning. To know your days are numbered.
Yeah.
Your time is short. You'd think after all this time I'd be ready, watching one moment out into 1,000, just so that I can watch the snow.
Oh, is she gone? Yeah. That was a fun conversation. I really enjoyed that. Don't mind the cape.
I don't understand what's happening.
You said that losing my hands didn't have to be the end, that it could be a beginning.
Because there are other ways to save lives.
He knows that now. Oh, man. That was a great moment. I love this cape design, too. I love that it's an asymmetrical in the front. The high collar. Aw. It's a good look. I like it. That'd be so wild to see. Just, you're hanging out here having a meal and all of a sudden 3 people walk out of a fire ring. No, it's not really fire. It's like sparks.
No one steps foot in this sanctum.
Caecilius?
You're on the wrong side of history, Wong.
Wong's ready to defend.
She's dead.
You were right. She wasn't who I thought she was. She taught us it was forbidden, while she drew on its power to steal centuries of life.
She did what she thought was right.
Her transgressions led the Zealots to Dormammu.
The New York one has been attacked twice. You know where they're going next. You told me once to fight like my life depended on it because one day it might. Well, today is that day.
It is. You to come, Mordo. Come fight with us. Yes.
The sanctum's already fallen.
Oh, great. I won't lie, I love the look of the Dark Dimension. It looks pretty sick.
Nothing can stop you.
What is he thinking? Oh. What's that song? Turn Back Time. If I could turn back time. Da-na-na-na-na-na. I forget how it goes. That's what I'm thinking of right now, though. This is so... Ooh. This is so cool. They're fighting as time is going back. This is so confusing, but so awesome. Imagine having to fight people and also watch for obstacles. My brain could never... Ooh. I don't even want to know how long the effects took in this movie. Like, to do. There's so many. They look so good. I think this is the first MCU movie out of all the ones I've watched so far where I really wish I could have seen this in theaters. I mean, all of them would have been great in theaters, but this one's the one.
Why?
Yay.
Breaking the laws of nature, I know.
Just saved your life, though. Well, shit. Now everything's paused. Except for them, of course.
A world beyond time.
Beyond time.
Strange!
I don't know if I know what he just realized. This place reminds me of the inside of a laser tag facility from back in the day.
Even Strange has left you and surrendered to his power.
No. You're misreading him. Oh, is this? We get a little meet and greet.
Dormammu, I've come to bargain.
You've come to die.
I don't know why, but I expected Dormammu to be a person. Trying again.
Dormammu, I've come to bargain.
What is this illusion?
No, this is real.
This is really confusing now.
Just Just as you gave Caecilius powers from your dimension, I brought a little power from mine. Endless, looped time. Dormammu, I've come to bargain. This is how things are now.
You will spend eternity dying.
But everyone on Earth will live.
But you will suffer.
Truly the meaning of putting everyone above him.
Dormammu! Dormammu! Dormammu!
And if you remember everything, that would be exhausting.
You will never win.
But I could lose again and again and again forever. That makes you my prisoner.
Now make this stop. Set me free.
I've come to bargain.
What do you want?
End your assault on my world. Never come back.
This is really fun.
A world beyond time. What have you done?
I made a bargain.
What is this?
Well, it's everything you ever wanted. You're not gonna like it. The warnings come after the spells.
Yay, we got the laugh.
Oh, it's funny.
We did it.
Yes, you did.
Yes, we did it. By also violating the natural law.
It's over.
You still think there will be no consequences, Strange? The bill comes due. Always. I will follow this path no longer.
Mordo's leaving. I mean, I get it. It does make sense.
You'll wear the Eye of Agamotto. Once you've mastered its powers,
I feel like he's mastered them already, though.
best not to walk the streets wearing an infinity stone.
A what?
Okay, makes sense.
You might have a gift for the mystic arts, but you still have much to learn.
It literally didn't even clue into me that that was an Infinity Stone. I find it interesting that these people existed and this all existed when New York was attacked in the first Avengers movie from things outside Earth, and they didn't do anything. But maybe that wasn't their fight. It's a little bit of normal feeling putting the watch back on. Okay, that was the fastest MCU movie so far. Like the way it felt watching it. I literally feel like it was only been an hour. Okay, I'm very interested to see the cast list, and I'm gonna get my Googling fingers ready. The Martian. Oh my God. Literally one of my favorite movies of all time. How did I not make that connection? I don't know.
So Earth has wizards now, huh?
Hey, Thor.
Tea? I don't drink tea.
This is an appropriate meeting, to be honest. Thor's looking really good.
So I keep a watch list of individuals and beings from other realms that may be a threat to this world. Your adopted brother Loki is one of those beings.
Worthy inclusion.
Yeah.
We're looking for my father.
I'll return to Asgard promptly.
Oh yes, promptly.
Allow me to help you.
Okay. Okay. Very cool. Driving while distracted can be hazardous to you and others on the road. Please drive responsibly. Is that... Nope.
Can I help you? They carried you into Kamar-Taj on a stretcher.
Oh.
Look at you now, Bangborn. Mordo.
Is Mordo about to become a villain?
I've been away for many months now, and I've had a revelation. The true purpose of a sorcerer is to twist things out of their proper shape. Like you. I've stolen nothing. This is my power. Power has a purpose.
Well, that's not nice.
Why are you doing this? Because I see at long last what's wrong with the world. Too many sorcerers.
That feels like the setup of a villain arc to me. That's the vibes that I get. Folks, if you enjoyed this reaction, you know what to do. Hit that like button below. You know you want to. I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I love magic. And I didn't know that we were getting a whole ass MCU movie about magic. I also didn't know that I was going to get thrust into another multiverse movie, and watching this so soon after watching Everything Everywhere All at Once for the first time, my brain is all about the multiverse right now, and I'm here for it. Overall, Doctor Strange was so much fun, and that movie flew by. I'm still shocked at how fast it felt, so +1 for pacing. I'm all about magical things and messing with time and multiple universes, so this movie was just A++ fun. It was also such a treat to get another origin story. We haven't had one in a while, and I really enjoy how much time we spent in the origin story. The overall pacing of that just reminded me a lot of the very first Iron Man movie. As for Strange himself, while he definitely reminds me of Tony Stark, he's also a completely different character, and they don't really have a ton of similarities aside from the whole arrogance, inflated ego thing. But the thing is, there's so many people in the world that have those traits, so just because you share that doesn't mean that you're at all the same. I am very relieved that the Doctor Strange character was not a direct copycat of what we see in Tony Stark. I really enjoyed seeing Strange let go of his ego a bit, go through the learning process, and ultimately learn how to control his abilities and how to use them effectively. Now, I know I mentioned this literally a bajillion and one times during this movie, but good God, the visuals. Amazing. In the visual category alone, I am pretty confident this movie is my #1 in the MCU, just from a visual perspective. Y'all know by now that I love good visual effects. Yes, I enjoy practical effects as well, but there's something so magical about the technology that we have now to be able to create pretty much anything we want to visually, and this movie had so much creativity with it and had so much fun with it, and I just really enjoyed the visual trip that I was on watching this movie. If you took away the entire story, I would still enjoy this movie just from like what my eyeballs are going through. There are so many scenes that stand out to me. All of the Inception-like stuff with the buildings changing and the roads and the cars and all that kind of stuff was super fun. The whole dark dimension aspect with Dormammu? Is that his name? Dormammu? The names in this movie, I swear. The mirror universe was also really, really fun. I'm still thinking about all the visual effects in this movie. And on top of that, the fight choreography in this movie was so much fun and just added to the visual effects aspect of it, and having that all blend together was just a real treat. All right, the characters, all new characters for us in this movie, aside from seeing Thor in the credits scene at the end, but I don't count that. We had this whole movie with all new characters, and honestly, overall, I enjoyed everyone. I enjoyed the casting, I enjoyed all the characters. My one criticism of this movie, and really this is just a flaw in me, I don't think this is a fault of the movie, but I'm having a really hard time remembering everyone's names, and I don't know why. I keep wanting to call Mordo Mogu for some reason, and Caecilius I want to keep calling Corellius, and I don't know why. And then when it comes to the Ancient One, I just want to call her a name. Like, the Ancient One to me, I know it's a good name, but I just want to call her like a name, but she doesn't have a name. I guess I just keep forgetting that the Ancient One is her name. Maybe I'll just call her One. I don't know. Speaking of her, I am a little bit bummed that we didn't get to find out the reason for the scar on her head. Very minor thing. I really don't need it in the end because she's dead and gone, but it would have been fun. Overall, she was pretty cool. I really enjoyed like her teaching style for Strange, and I really liked the like androgynous vibes that she had. Mads Mikkelsen as Caecilius was so good. I love his voice. I love his look. I love what he brought to this character. I loved the makeup on him. I couldn't tell if that was all practical, like right on the skin. It looked like it. It looked like really, really, really good special effects makeup, but I don't know for sure. I really liked both Mordo and Wong, both played by fantastic actors. Chiwetel Ejiofor, I've only seen him before in The Martian, loved his character in that movie, so I'm happy to add a second movie to the list. And then Benedict Wong, I love him in Sunshine. That's my favorite character still that he has played, and low-key, that's actually one of my favorite movies ever. Rachel McAdams, she is another actor that I had absolutely no idea was in the MCU because I just never heard or seen anything about that. So like Bradley Cooper playing Rocket in Guardians of the Galaxy and just having no idea that Bradley was involved in the MCU in any capacity, Rachel is another one. And so she was a pleasant surprise to see. And my only complaint is that we really didn't get a whole lot of time with her character. I really like Rachel as an actress. I have watched quite a few of her movies, not all of them, but I've seen a good amount, and I just really love her on screen. So I am a little bit bummed that we didn't have a whole lot of time with her, but the time we did have, I really enjoyed the scenes. I really enjoyed her and Benedict's on-screen chemistry, and the kiss scene was really cute. I like that it wasn't physically mutual, like she kissed him, but I think that you could tell that he wanted to kiss her back, so it wasn't like not mutual. in that way. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, overall, I thought they were cute. Really enjoyed her scenes. And now Benedict Cumberbatch. What a perfect casting for this character, in my opinion. I feel like he suits Doctor Strange the same way that I really like Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark, and I really like Chris Evans as Steve Rogers. Like, he just really fits nicely into this character, both the Doctor version of Doctor Strange and then the magical multiverse superhero Strange. Now, this is actually my first Benedict Cumberbatch movie. I have never seen anything that he has been in. He is another one of those actors that I've watched a lot of interviews of and just have kind of a general appreciation for him as a person. And he is someone that I kind of put into the category of actors alongside like Pedro Pascal and Paul Rudd and Jack Black, Tom Holland, like just really likable men in the industry. And then of course I'm also familiar about the ongoing memes. Are they ongoing or did that die out? I don't know. Anyway, like Benadryl Cabbage Patch and bumper sticker candy canes and on and on and on. Anyway, I'm so excited for more Doctor Strange coming in the MCU, specifically the whole him and Thor thing and doing this whole Loki, Odin, whatever. I'm assuming that we get that story in Thor Ragnarok. I obviously haven't looked anything up, but I'm just making a guess because these post-credits, mid-credits scenes always kind of foreshadow what's to come. So that's just a guess, but either way, I'm excited for more. Once again, please do not spoil anything for me. I appreciate it so, so much. And now I am super eager to go to Letterboxd and see what some other people have to say about this movie. All right, so our first review is a 3.5-star review by Sophie that says, Rachel McAdams once again finds herself a time-traveling partner, which I'm assuming they meant partner. Time Traveler's Wife, Midnight in Paris, About Time, Doctor Strange. There are enough films for this to be a cinematic universe. From this list, I've only seen About Time and now Doctor Strange. I should go and watch the other two. I really enjoy Rachel McAdams, and I find it hilarious that she is in multiple movies that mess with time. Maybe she asked for that. Up next is a 3-star review by Brian that says, Marvel comedy is generally not great unless it's Wong. If Wong does something, it's actually hilarious and amazing. Finally, this review does not have a star rating associated with it, but Tay says, a defining film in the movies for dads who love Chris Nolan genre. It's the best review I've seen. And now we've arrived at the time of the video where I turn it to you and ask you to leave your comments down below. Let me know what you liked about my reaction, but more importantly, what do you think of this movie? Do you enjoy it like I did, or do you find this a mid or MCU movie? Let me know all the reasons why. I'm excited to read your comments, and I'll ask you to leave a mirror emoji in your comment this time around. I feel like for most MCU movies, I keep asking you to leave like superhero emojis, which kind of gets old after a while. So yeah, leave a mirror in your comment somewhere so that I know that you were watching at the time of me saying this. And with that, the next reaction's coming up. We've got Speed is the very next one, which I'm very excited for. And then The Last of Us episodes 8 and 9 coming out a week today. And then the final reaction of April is going to be Smokey and the Bandit, and my father, my old man, will be joining me for it. He was someone who picked 4 movies for a YouTube poll. He picked all 70s movies from his childhood, and Smokey and the Bandit won, and he was like, maybe I'll come watch it with you, and then he decided, yes, I will come watch it with you. So I'm looking forward to that one. And then I am taking the first week of May off, so there will not be any uploads on the channel during that time. And then I'll meet you back here with MCU on May 8th, and that is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. Again, thank you to all of my YouTube subscribers for being subscribed. Thank you to everyone on Patreon for the financial support. And with that, if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, you should be. Click here to do so. And if you want to continue on watching something of mine, click over here. Thank you for joining me, and we will see you in the next reaction video. Take care, everyone.